I'm Jackson Holder. I'm in the Delta Iota chapter of Alpha Sigma Phi here at Longwood University, and I'm going to be talking about my pandemic fraternity experience. My senior year, the last part of the semester, COVID happened, and we ended up getting out of school. It was very unfortunate. I was playing soccer at the time, so season got cut short. Everything stopped, and then we got out of school and just had to quarantine pretty much. My parents made me, as well as my friends. So we didn't have a lot going on over the summer. I was just going to work, and that's about it, going to work. And they closed the gyms down, so I couldn't do something I love to do, which is work out. So that summer was a little bit disappointing, but I have never before college really known about fraternities and stuff. I never knew anybody that was in one. I had a friend whose brother was in one, and that's all I've ever heard about it. But so I basically went into college thinking from the movies and seeing fraternities from the movies that it was just a bunch of guys who just like to party and that's all they do, and they're not typically nice guys. Then I came here to Longwood, and it was pretty interesting off the start because I've heard people that I knew that were older talking about how things used to be before COVID, and I come here and things aren't the same anymore because there's not a lot going on. You can't have big group activities and stuff, but it's not all cons. I mean, I got here and I don't think I would have made the same friends without COVID because you can only have small groups around at a time. So my friends and I that I made here have become really close because of that. About maybe a month in, probably less, probably 2 or 3 weeks in, there was an Alpha Sigma Phi tabling event. I didn't know what it was. I was just walking by. I was going to class, and one of the brothers stopped me and asked if I wanted to talk about fraternities for a little bit. And I said yes, and I did for a little bit right before class. And then they offered me to come out to a cookout within the next week, and I went to that. And that's how the ball started getting rolling for me and get into Greek life, was because of that. With COVID, there wasn't big events, obviously. Again, like not a lot of people, but because of that, I got closer with the brothers, as they could only have a few potential members there. So it wasn't like they were talking to a lot of different people. It was mainly just me and a couple guys. So that it was very, very easy to get along with brothers, and that just made me a lot closer. All right, so I came here with COVID, and it was rough at the start, but I think joining Greek life made it a lot better and made the best of COVID. Now I'm just really excited for it. It's slowly dying out, and to be able to have those experiences that I was talking about with how the older people I met and their stories of how things used to be, that's what I'm ready for now. I'm Jackson Holder, and thank you for listening to my Alpha Sig Betterment story.